Thank you, sir. Hey guys, everybody doing tonight?
Yeah.
Here I am. My name is Pete Pappas. Actually originally from New York. Did comedy up there for a little while. Took a little break. Felt like something was missing. You know what I mean? And I went back and looked at my old tapes this weekend, and I found out what was missing. It was people laughing. But it's actually been a while since I did comedy. Last time I did comedy, I was in my mid-20s. And now it's hard to believe the sexy cut specimen standing in front of you is actually rapidly entering his mid-30s. Hard to believe, thank you. But shit changes when you're in your 20s and your 30s, you know. When I was in my 20s, someone would come up to me and say, hey man, you want to get a drink later? And I would say, sure. Let me just make sure I'm not doing anything tonight. Now someone says, you want to get a drink later? I say, sure. Let me just make sure I'm not doing anything tomorrow. I'm going to be throwing up all day. Funny thing about being 34 is that's how many hours it takes to recover from a shot of tequila. But I'm trying to, what else has happened since I did comedy? Oh, I got married. Last time I did comedy, actually. Thank you everybody, I appreciate it. And I got divorced actually since last time I did comedy. Appreciate that one, thank you. It's actually funny, you can always tell the difference between people who are married and divorced by the way they react to that, you know. Married people are always like, oh, I'm so sorry. You're gonna find the one. You know, you meet a fellow divorcee and you tell them you're divorced, they're like, congratulations, dude, awesome. How long were you in for? Nice, did you get the TV? Awesome, found it. But dating after being divorced is crazy. Dating after being divorced is like stepping out of a time machine in the future after not giving a shit what you look like for the last 5 years. Seriously, I'm still wearing fucking Charlie Sheen shirts, okay? So, I don't know what else to do. Kind of in a little lull right now. But things are going alright. Actually went on a date with a girl a few weeks ago, and it was going alright. It wasn't fabulous, it was going alright, and we ended up back at my place, and things are getting a little steamy. I'm not going to give you guys any details, but or since you're asking, it's getting a little hot. I was touching her boobs. So she leans into me and she says, she goes, I want you to choke these. I was like, that's awesome because I've been wanting to choke you since we sat down at dinner. And when did girls get into this, by the way? And furthermore, why weren't they into this 6 years ago when I met my ex-wife? Because I would have loved to have choked that bitch. Particularly during sex. Married women have this thing, you know, you get in a relationship for a while, and you get comfortable, and you try to say these things that are practical, but in a sexy way to make it kind of come off right, you know. The one thing married women always say is, baby, are you almost done yet? And now that may sound real sexy, but actually, when your girl says to you, baby, are you almost done yet? What she really means is, if you're not, you better hurry the fuck up. Because I'm going to sleep in about 3 minutes. Now, men, we say this too. We usually say it actually earlier in the relationship. So ladies, next time your man says to you, baby, are you almost done yet? What he's really trying to say is, if you're not, you better hurry the fuck up. Because I only got about 8 more pumps before. Sorry, really sorry. I do not have a transition for this next joke. So Facebook. Anybody here on Facebook? That's great, okay. The best part, I think, about technology and that thing, it's not so much how people of my generation take to it and that kind of thing, it's how my parents take to it. And my mom just started Facebook, and she doesn't really kind of get the concept. She just writes whatever she wants to say in the most recent box, which is oftentimes a comment or something else that someone has written. So, you know, it'll just be like things like, you know, one of my friends will say, hey, it was nice seeing you at work today, and my mom will just write, drink more water. Yeah, things like that, you know, are you stretching, those kinds of things. She doesn't really understand, you know, personal things aren't really to be shared. Last week I wrote, you know, a big Giants fan, I wrote, hey, big win for the Giants this weekend, and my buddy Mike, who's a big Giants fan, wrote, yeah, Eli played great, and my mom wrote, your MVG died. Call me. So I'm going to head out of here now and go up to MVG's funeral, but I appreciate everyone's time. Thanks for coming out, I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Pete. Thank you, Pete. Keep going, Pete. Wonderful. Look at this.
What the f-
Hey. It's just my thigh, you guys.